Well, good day, folks, and here we are at Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood, and there's the firewood. And that firewood, some of it is going to go on the trailer today. Sadly, I didn't take the loader with me to give me a hand, so well, that's the way it goes, I guess. So my purpose here today is, like I said, is to get some of this firewood, and then I'll take it home and put it in the garage later today. But the main focus today is some grass cutting. So I'm going to get the Massey Ferguson 16 out and do some of that, I guess. Whether I show you any of it grass cutting or not, I don't know. I guess it's just grass cutting. We all know what that's like. And it's kind of like somebody on YouTube says, like watching paint dry or grass growing. Anyway, well, I'll get back to you if I have anything exciting. Well, I said I'd get back to you if I had something exciting, but this is not exciting. Anyway, I forgot to do the weather. So anyway, the weather, they say, wherever they are, is supposed to be sunny and 19 degrees today, but at the moment it's only 8 degrees and cloudy. No sunshine in sight anywhere. So the sun is over, probably right over that house somewhere in the clouds. And it doesn't look like there's going to be any sun anytime soon. Anyway, that's what's going on here today. Throw in some of that stuff. I'm going to throw in some of that stuff in the back there. That's, as far as I know, it's elm wood, but I'm not sure of that. But anyway, it burns. That's all I know, because all wood burns. And I got my coffee here, so I got to drink that. And then we're going to get at it, I guess. So, all right, I'll come back to you at another point if I have anything exciting. So, another exciting update. Yeah, we got some wood in here. We got a lot of the what I call elm in there on the bottom, I guess. But I kind of want to try and mix it up somehow as I pack it, so I can just burn bits and pieces. And I took out the long ones. This was kind of, I guess you'd call tree service wood, and some of them were cut too long and some of them were cut not too bad. Anyway, that's just a little bit too long for me to store at home. So this wood here will be going into my son's stove in the garage. Lean-to there, and his stove is long enough, and my stove is long enough too, that you could throw pieces in to burn. It's just not as easy to stack that at my place. So anyway, this pile is, I got the old Christmas tree out of there and threw that over on my brush fence over in the woods. And this pile's going down a bit, so now a half an hour to, I guess, is it a half an hour or is it a little bit more? I can see the blue sky starting to come. See that? Just about 45 minutes maybe. It's amazing how weather changes so quickly. Look at that over there, blue sky over there. So maybe in another half an hour, it might be sunny. And it's definitely warmer out. But then again, it's chucking that wood, so I guess that kind of warms you up, don't it? Anyway, that's enough foolishness for now, I guess. So I'll get back to you with more foolishness later. All right, so we're back at home here now. We're got the trailer backed up here, and I've already got one load of wood in, so little hole in there. And It's now sunny. And it's now good and warm. Yes, sir. Quite a difference from this morning. Oh, there's a couple of tractors outside. Oh boy. There now. So we got a little bit done in here. I had to put down a bunch of clay to soak up the oil that was leaking out of Mr. 224. And then I had Mr. 224 over here for the night, and more oil come out. So there's a hole somewhere in the lower end of the system, I would say. And it's still dripping. So what have I got done here? It's difficult to get up in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's it's full. The back row now is full, I guess you'd call it. I'll see if I can get in there maybe. It's tight quarters here. Okay. All right, I'll get up on the ladder. Yeah, so all filled up there now, so I need another bucket load, and that'll fill up in here. So that'll complete this row to the ceiling. Now I got to find some kind of a piece to stick in there. I got to look for an odd piece. I know I'm not getting in there because I won't fit. Anyway, so once that part is done, then it won't be as hard to do this next row because you don't have to lean over to get to that back row to place stuff in. That's the hard part. Anyway, it's coming, so I'll just try and keep at it. Keep at it. The more you do, the more it gets done. And it doesn't matter whether it's fast or slow. There I am, rambling and going on foolish. And like I said, that's the reason why videos get so long. So I'll cut these off there now, and I'll get back to you later if I have anything more exciting. Kind of slow going today. I guess I shouldn't have do wood 2 days in a row, I guess. But anyway, I'll keep at it slowly. And I've got my water here. My Rick's Outdoors Rosy Cup. And we're full up on the second row now. All done of that row. So now I've got to figure out which one I'm going to do next. So I pushed the case 224 over there. It was only there for half an hour. And that's about how much oil from it. So I don't know where the leak is, but anyway. It sat there yesterday, then it sat there last night. And I pushed it over here to do the wood. And so it is now pushed outside. So, holy cats, the oil. Leaking, beeping tractor. Oh boy. Anyway. Oh boy. Yeah, we're all fully up here. 2 rows done now, so that's good. I gotta figure out now what I'm gonna do. This row here, where the ladder is, or go over to that wall and start on the bottom over there at that wall. Not sure what to do there. I guess I gotta start with this one because then that row then butts up against this row over here. So, yeah, all right. I guess I got that figured out. So now I got to get the BFH and give a few of those a little going over, and that's going to be that. So there's another little update for you. Well, she turned out to be a great day, nice and sunny. Last I looked, it was what was it, 21 degrees, so that's 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Lovely, just lovely. So it's beverage time, so. But anyway, I still got one more bucket load out there to get, I think. If I pack it right, I might get in one bucket. So here we are. We're starting on the next row here. Oops, I got the zoom on here again. Too bad there wasn't a little light or something that would show you when the zoom is on. Anyway, we're on to the third row here, so. And I'm only going to stay at it for a few more minutes just to get that last little bit in, hopefully. And I got to clean the trailer out too. I guess a bunch of bark and stuff. So all that bark and bits and pieces and stuff I've been piling over there for kindling. I had that just completely rounded up almost to that copper line there about 3 weeks ago, and because of the cold weather, it's gone. Anyway, now see all these things that are sticking off the wood and all that kind of stuff. See all that stuff? Yeah, that's where that Saker saw comes in handy. You snip them little pieces off, makes it easier to stack. Easier to stack. Now, do you see this stuff here? That's queer looking stuff there. And that is there for a reason. Because from what I saw on the weather there earlier today, that I'm going to be burning wood on Monday and Tuesday. That's what I'm going to burn right there. So that's that. Anyway, another day getting some wood in. So we're moving right along, like I say, with like a herd of girdles. And I keep at it. I think I'm going to probably not do any till maybe next week now. This poor old fellow's getting more out, I think. Legs from the climbing up and down the ladder are kind of feet sore, legs sore, everything is sore. So I think I'll other things to do now tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be even nicer than today. So we're going to be taking Mr. Loader back to my son's place. I'm hoping, just hoping, see this table here? I'm hoping to use the loader tomorrow morning. I was hoping to do it today, but maybe tomorrow morning, see if I can load it up onto that table. Maybe. I might have to move Sir Dave's favorite tractor out. Anyway, the other thing I'm hoping to do is get a hold of that snow thrower and put it on the trailer and take it with me tomorrow also. It's going to go into a building to get stored for the summer. So a few things going on. It's just a couple of times here today I kind of was chasing my tail, going this way, going that way. Oh, I got to do this, and oh, I got to do that. And yeah, it's just one of them things. This is the other thing I've been thinking about for the last few days. I wanted to get this out, because there's a bunch of stuff at my son's place that's got to get cut off. So I was thinking about putting those on the charger, and so that's what I did today in one of my running arounds and wondering what I'm supposed to be doing. Anyhow. Oh, well. So I'm going to keep it going here, and that's going to be it for today's video. Not much of a video, it's just what I'm doing in the run of a day, I guess. So have a great day wherever you're at and whatever you're doing.